The Secretary-General of the Namibian Employers Federation recently said that the organization is taking legal action against the government as it was forced to comply with the state of emergency directives, which makes retrenchments illegal during the COVID-19 period, which as a result has caused financial losses and damages to NEF members and other employers. The Executive Director of the Labour Ministry responded to the NEF by saying that some employers have displayed racism in their approach to handling the labour crisis and that some employers have not paid their taxes to the Finance Ministry and the Social Security Commission.
It has been proven that our labour relations, which we thought or that we believed was at least good, it's proven to be that it's not true. There were underlying issues which during this lockdown and state of emergency came on fore. One, we've seen the approach of some employers purely racist. So we have seen some employers whom they were saying human beings or the most important assets. It's proven it's not true. It was a statement made. When difficult came, they were treated as just object. Probably they were not even important than a car which the manager was driving. Because the manager drives a car to park it properly in a garage, while the other person is told at the gate, go home, no discussion. So all these things, and it also brought to fore some employers who have never been paying their deductions or the deduction of the employees to Social Security. People have pay slips written, this goes to Social Security, but on inquiry there's nothing. Or I'm not sure now. I have not contacted the Minister of Finance, but I can suspect they also found out there are now employers who did not pay tax. So I think this kind of a period opened up some of us to understand how our labor relations in the labor field is configured, which we believe was normal. It is not. It is not. There are a lot of underlying issues. And these issues will now make the situation moving forward a bit either difficult or create more mistrust between the employers and employees, particularly from the union point of view, because they've seen how their members were treated. And I think government also have seen how the vulnerable members of society were sent home just like that.
The president of the Trade Union Congress of Namibia said that the union is disappointed at the NEF and its members for taking a unilateral decision, adding that the directives taken by the Labour Ministry during the lockdown resulted from the tripartite negotiations between the government, employers and the unions.
We are very, very, very disappointed by the way the NEF and employers are behaving. It is completely inhuman, and it has to be denounced in the strongest term that the Namibian employers are now bringing their true colors, that they are people who want to maximize their profit on the expenses of the workers and the general public. Why are we saying so? Is very simple, is that these proclamations or these regulations is a result of a consultative process between the government and the employers and the trade unions. And the question that I have to ask to the employer, why are they afraid of dialoguing? Why? Why do they want to do the things unilaterally? How many employers now that have reduced employee salaries, but the workers were working the whole day, but they have reduced it unilaterally without discussing it? How many employers who sat in the office and they are forcing the employees to go on forced leave without a dialogue? Let's be dialoguing and we see how best can we move. The workers and trade union understand, and I want it to be very clear, we understand the effects of COVID-19, both for the employers and for the employees, plus the economy. We understand that. But we are not in agreement that while we have that understanding, one of the party have to take a decision because he or she feels so. Why the NEF is not talking to their employers who have cut the salaries while the employees are working normal? We have a list. I can list them. Why are they not talking about that? So we are very disappointed on the behavior of NEF, and let's wait the court documents so that we see what they have put forward. What are the arguments? And we take it from there.
Shingwaja further said that many of the employees who were retrenched during the lockdown period have filed labor disputes with the Labor Commissioner against their employers for unfair dismissals and illegal retrenchments, adding that the NEF will also have to explain their actions to the Labor Commissioner in court.